Hello everybody, this is Smiler135 and welcome back for some more Legacy of Goku's Fury! I guess technically this could be the Legacy of Goku 3 even though there's no Goku. Alright clowns, listen good. You get Hercule out here, I'm gonna pop the mayor. You got that? What do you want with Hercule? Because I want to fight him. He'll wipe the floor with you. You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? I want to prove to everyone that Hercule is a fraud. He's a wimp, and when you all find out he's a weakling, I'll be the hero. Not enough I had anything to do with it. Well, it's Fidel. He sent his little girl to fight. She's just here to clean up the trash. But we need to turn it into our Soy Man outfit. Exactly like 10 feet away! Because, you know, they're not going to notice us and fly a whole 3 feet! Who the heck are you? I am Guardian of the City! I am the one and only! The Great Soy Man! See, it was perfect. Huh? What a weirdo. Is this the hero they've been talking about? Anyways, music. Oh yeah, by the way, these guys don't take, they have more muscles than they have brains. They don't take any knockback, so you may want to get away when they pull that pipe back, but they do move really freaking slow. I don't know how much damage he does. I think he does a good... Yep, that's a good chunk. Oh, I want that rice ball. Who are you? I am... Sailor Man! No, who are you really under that helmet? I gotta go later. See you later, Fidel. Let's go. You know, that totally didn't ruin anything. And so we've set up a plot. And immediately take off her suit 20 feet away from people. Alright, Circus is in town. Oh, let's go to the circus. I love circuses. Like, sometimes it's usually the circus food, even though sometimes the circus food isn't even that good. But it's candied apples. Any place that has candied apples is usually a good place. There's like 2 things that, like, I have an actual sweet tooth for, and that's candied apples and honey. Because I don't know why, but just honey is just delicious. And candied apples are just... it's just happiness on a stick. But not the green ones. I don't like Granny Smiths. I don't know why. Apparently that's like some blasphemous attitude that I have. You know, we're not even paying attention to the story. Apparently there's a pterodactyl. The Musuka Circus. Apparently there's a pterodactyl they've taken and you can't hear him pee because it's silent. But we have to go save him because apparently he's kind of poached. So there's that. So what was I going on with that? Yeah, candied apples is like heaven on a stick. And for some reason, we don't turn into the Great Soy Man. So, let's just Super Saiyan us up some Super Saiyan. And you can turn into Super Saiyan as long as you have a little bit of energy left. So, essentially, you can have a recovery energy. Just as long as you have sufficient energy to turn into Super Saiyan. The only downside is if you level up as a Super Saiyan, you don't actually get your energy restored. However, if you do consume an energy item as Super Saiyan, you do restore some Super Saiyan. So that's pretty good. So let's save the dino by turning into Soy Man and taking him away. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a disaster if we have giant pterodactyls like looming over the city. So now we're out of our Soy Man. I mean, we're out of Super Saiyan. Oh, I missed. Well, here's the rice ball I wanted. But the whole electrically charged comment, I believe with like robotic enemies or electrical enemies, mechanical enemies, I guess I was looking for. You recharge them, I guess. Although I don't really remember that. I don't really remember exactly knowing what it meant. Aw, Spit, he found us! Stop that man! And so to stop us, he brings in a tank. Battle tanks are fully armored in 2-inch plates of Geromantium with a 120mm cannon. What you can do is actually, I think there's a safe, yeah, here's the safe spot, and you just do this. Otherwise, if you actually get in front of it, it will try to attempt to run you over. But immediately afterwards, you'll have goons that'll come out. And I missed. You'll have goons that'll come out and try to take you down. I should probably level up some stamina. But we're off. Up, and he's got a tank in the freaking city as well. The tank is essentially a Kamehameha because it will hurt you like that. And I am getting close to dead. This isn't working. That's working. Let's level up, shall we? Oh, somehow that worked. Sometimes leveling up actually achieves its own glitches like that. Like, firing while spinning. And if you actually kill somebody and level up with Goku's instant transmission, rather than just spinning and raising his arms as normal, he actually, spins in his instant transformation pose when he's got his fingers on his forehead. Oh, spit. Videl caught us. And she's saying that we should be ashamed because we stole a pterodactyl who was actually stolen to steal him back to the wild. But we're a law-abiding citizen, and we obey the law when it's convenient, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? That's what being a hero is not really abiding by the law that people choose, but abiding by the law that actually is right. Even if it doesn't seem like it. What was like that one thing? It's like heroics isn't, it's like saving everyone when everyone's looking, but doing the wrong thing or doing the right thing even when it looks like the wrong thing to save everyone else. Something like that. Anyways, we're Gohan! I wasn't paying attention that, she actually figured out who we were because we're stupid and naive and we're just like, hey. But she wants us to enter the World Martial Arts Tournament. And she'll keep our identity a secret, so yeah. No. We are a terrible liar. Yeah, great. We're gonna destroy her, and it's all our fault. If you tell Mom I'm entering the tournament, she's going to kill me. Especially since we're now a scholar and no longer brawler class. Well, I guess we're off home. We're off to go home to tell her the news. Actually, let's take one off of strength and put it in endurance. We're lacking in the endurance department. Actually, what was that shirt? A dirty shirt. Maybe you should get the shirt cleaned. So, Gohan, you're gonna enter the world tournament? Oh, spit. It's Goku. And he's allowed to come back to Earth for 1 day. He has a little credit saved up. Somehow. Well, then again, Gohan's like 16 and he was like 10, 12 in the last saga, so... Yeah. And Chi-Chi's gonna freak out, and Goten's gonna be so happy because he's never met you. So when did, like, this happen? The whole Chi-Chi being pregnant thing? Because I remember that just kind of happened. I remember it was like, hey, suddenly Chi-Chi had Goten, and there's an airship. It's your best bet to want to go after as many airships as you can, because sometimes money, just as this. But it's okay, because we're good, and we're putting all this money to a good cause. And we get a cup of tea, which makes it even the better. But the little purple dots indicate where we have to go to actually tell, our friends and family, you know, Goku's coming. We don't have to, but, I mean, it's nice. Tommy's lookout. Bloop. It's Popo, Mr. Popo. How could I call him Popo? It's Mr. Popo, because Mr. Popo obviously... I'll enter. It sounds like a lot of fun. Please tell me you're not gonna wear that same outfit. It looks ridiculous. Wow, you seem a little more cheery than normal. I would go to the tournament, but fighting isn't my thing. I'm into more the healing people. And this is Dende. He's gotten a lot older. The Guardian of the Earth. And Piccolo. Second Guardian of the Earth. Wow, wow, wow. I did not see his health. Look at his health. Look at that health. 75,000. That's pretty great. Oh yeah, scan Gohan. And that's it. Just that he's a half Saiyan, half human, and he defeated Cell. And it's Mr. Popo. Right-hand man. He has lived at Kami's lookout for countless ages. Also, for some reason, in this game, when you scan somebody, you don't actually, what's it called? You don't actually, what's it called? Oh, wait, we can't do that yet. We can't go to Corrin's lookout yet. You don't actually, like, you know, walk in place and spin. They just kind of stand there and blink. But we're off to West City to tell Bulma and Vegeta, because Vegeta's gonna be ecstatic because he'll be like, I'll finally get to test my strength against Kakarot, blah, 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 blah. But Bulma's gonna be like, oh man, it's great. And then it's Trunks. And then it's Vegeta. See? Exactly. And he's even cracking a smile. And apparently Vegeta has no stats. The Prince of Planet Vegeta. And then he fights for the Z Fighters now. So Vegeta has no stats because he's a stupid wimp and he's become soft by having a child. Same with his son. I think, yeah, we already scanned Bulma. But with that dirty shirt, we can come over here to Mrs. Briefs and actually give it to her, and she'll wash it for us. And all we have to do is just walk off screen and then walk back on screen, and it'll be clean. Smell that Febreze. But I don't know if is it better? It's better. Later on, you get actual, like, because it's, you know, more like an RPG element, you get more items that actually help you with different stuff. You know, like one will give you like more, obviously, you know, one with more defense, one increases your attack, but eventually you start getting items that'll what's it called? Items that actually increase the time you can stay as a Super Saiyan, which is actually really nifty. But those are kind of rare. And we're on Roshi's Island. Now, remember last game when I was in the Warlords area? Wonders never cease. Maybe I should enter the tournament. Maybe that's not a very good idea. Well, I mean, you could blow up the moon again. Because he blew up the moon. Everyone has blown up the moon at some point in the Dragon Ball series. Like, it's always like, oh, Saiyan turning super, and then it's just like, nope, moon's gone. I'm going to create an artificial moon. I blew that one up too. I don't think Oolong is in here. No one's in here. I think Marin's here. Is Marin not here? Oh no, Marin was in the last game and I forgot to scan her. Dang it! If you actually scan Marin, oh look, it's the android. Once Dr. Giro's evil android, she has now changed her ways and fights for the good guys. And she's actually married to Krillin now, who is actually this guy who has let his hair grow out because what the frick? That's Marin. But Marin was like that blue-haired chick who would like sneeze and then, you know, turn into like some kind of badass person. But you see this dock here? Remember the Warlord area? When I said we could go fishing, we can go fishing. Which literally involves us plucking garbage out of the ocean. That's about it. And as per normal, the fish do exactly what you think they're going to do. And sometimes you don't find anything, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. But as I keep saying and briefly, like, forgetting about it, you get a small fish. You get anything from a small fish to a large fish to a red snapper. Red snapper looks like a red small fish, and that's about it. The large fish looks like the fish from the last game, the generic, really big fish. But if you actually scan Marin in the last game, the scouter actually says the scouter detects no brain waves in this organism. Maybe the scouter is malfunctioning? And I don't know why. I always found that funny. Surprised I never actually showed that off. I don't know if there's a limit to how many fish you can actually get, like in the last game. But I know the conversion between fish and big fish is like, it's in story items. Nah, it's just times. So, basically, 2 fish gets you 1 sensu, 2 small fish get you 1 sensu bean, a large fish gets you 1 sensu bean, and then a red snapper actually gets you something different. Which, if we ever get one, I will actually. I should probably, speed this up. If we actually get one, I'll be able to show you what it does. Old shoes. And all you ever really get is old shoes, which you can't do anything for. Small fish. There's really no point in the old boots other than just being like, oh, you wasted your time. But since we have an emulator, we can just kind of just blah, 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 and fast forward. Which is a lot handier. But I'll probably stop after the next 3 fishing attempts if I don't get a red snapper. Because they're kind of rare. And one last run. And we got nothing, so it's time to go. We wasted enough time here, and we gotta go tell Chi-Chi. Did we actually ever talk to the android? Oh yeah, we need the money. I'm tired of living with this lecherous old coot. What? No way, Goku's going to compete. I don't believe it. I don't want to compete. That's why I let my hair grow back. I'm a family man now. See, Krillin knows. Dun 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 dun. Oh well. We're off to go home and tell Chi-Chi and Goten. Boop boop boop. Yo, mom! His father's coming home. You get to reach your daddy, Goten. Isn't this wonderful? Like, when did this happen? Seriously, like, not to sound like rather vulgar or crude or anything, but like when Goku woke up after like being in the virus, was Chi-Chi just like, my clothes are off, let's go before you die again or something? And that happened. I don't know. That just seems stupid. But we told Mom we're competing, and she says no, but then there's prize money involved. I think it's like $1 million. Well, in this universe it's Zenny, but yeah. Hey, Gohan. Yeah, Goten. Can I help you train? Sure. Let's go train, bro. Brohan. Smack. Baba, this is quite unusual. It's not every day someone is allowed to return back to the world of the living. I've already discussed this with the Grand Kai, and he approves. Seriously, Yema, if anyone deserves this, it's Goku. Very well, Goku, you are aware of the conditions. Conditions? Yes, you'll only be staying 24 hours, and that's all we can do. But it's better than nothing, yeah. All the paperwork is in order, and we're off. And oh man, funky music. Tank boy. Tank boy! Tank boy! And what are you yelling at me for? Because you're slacking off. And the machine that cleanses the soul is condemned to hell. You know, but this isn't a game, and he's gonna report to Yenma and probably dock our pay. I mean, not our pay, his pay, but, like, I don't understand. What exactly would they buy with pay? But, oh man, seems like something's going down. Boom. Something went down, and it went boom. Smack. What was that? Sounded like the soul cleansing machine exploded. You're kidding me. I heard the explosion. What's going on here? The soul cleansing machine is the machine that cleanses the evil spirits before they're sent to HFIL. I hate to imagine what could happen if those were let loose. Blah blah blah, repercussions. Let's go, PyCon! I hope you will, for all our sakes. Oh man, that does not look good. Ja. Nem. Ba. Chapter 3, the World Tournament. And this is a perfect time to stop. So we'll start, and we're off to go train with Goten. There's a forest east, and he's going to run off. And we gotta meet him in the forest to train. But that shall wait for the next part, because it's been 20 minutes. And I shall see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys then.